I'm probably only going to stay for about one run because I do want to do another Zelda 2 randomizer race with the Discord group. That being Rose City Saint, Trails, Thur Wolf, the usual group. So I'm probably not going to stay here for too long, most likely. Welcome to the stream, Extreme Wrecker. Welcome back. Yeah, I thought the volume on this was turned a little lower than usual. That's good enough. Let me just practice some stuff, and then I'll just jump straight into a run. Preferably the harder stuff, because that's probably all I'm going to really have time to practice if I don't want to miss my Zelda 2 randomizer run. So, let's jump straight into it. Yeah, that was definitely too early. God damn it, yeah. I'm still making mistakes with that, by the way. I'm still getting confused with the timing. Then I go ahead and do that. I haven't ever tried anything on an Atari, period, by the way, just saying. I would have been shocked if I would have hit that. So, no Ball Blazer game, period. The only reason I really know of that is because of word of mouth from you. I don't think I should have to worry about this as long as I just remember to not go too early flying up. Then we should be fine. Oh, Adriaping, long time no see. A lot has changed since we last saw you on the stream. A lot has changed. 25:54, and that could have actually been 2 seconds faster, by the way. What happened is that I got to the final stage, and I got a watch drop, which just messed up my birds completely. Got a watch drop off the second bird, and having to react to it messed this part up for me. So what happened is that I got hit on the third bird, and that slowed me down by at least 2 seconds. And then I still had to just somehow get the Phase 1 Dracula kill without missing a single input, or it just wasn't going to happen. Well, I did get a perfect Phase 1 kill, and the rest of the Dracula fight was spot on, but still 2 seconds lost because I couldn't react to that bad drop in time, and couldn't react well enough to just save it. Well, I saved it, but I want to do a better job with saving it, because that could have been even better. Could have just simply not gotten hit on the bird at all and not lost any time for that drop. And even then, as soon as I see the drop again, I'll kind of know how to react to it this time around. I'll kind of actually be ready for it this time. Okay, I think that's just as simple as hitting shift as soon as everything loads on screen and as soon as you gain control again. I think it's that simple. Now I want to go back to practice on stage 9 some more. 9-1 particularly because I'm getting pretty good with non-stop 9-1 with the world record strategy because it turns out that all I really had to do was just start shooting, essentially, from closer towards the hunchbacks. I'm only going to be going over like a few of the bits that I just want to be sure I know how to do. Like, I finally figured out how to do non-stop 9-1 without getting hit. This was just something that was in the back of my mind for a long time, and it took me like this long to figure it out. But yeah, I finally know what's going on there. I'm assuming that never drops as hunchback, so you just walk straight, jump from the usual spot, get the big heart, and that's non-stop 9-1 right there. So yeah, that's what it looks like now. That's what it's looked like since JC started doing it. It became world record strat when he got the world record. And it's something I'm pretty much able to learn myself. And I fucked up. And this has been something I was also able to learn myself. Surprisingly, it turned out to be easier than I initially thought. Okay, good thing you put one extra K there, by the way, Adriping. Good thing. That could have been so much worse if one of the Ks was missing. And there's not really much else to show you. But I do want to just quickly double check to make sure this is working correctly. This is a small time save, about half a second, but it's easy enough to do that it's just totally worth it to do this. So let me just double check to make sure I know exactly what's going on here. Because if I get hit by a spider or anything of the sort, we're pretty much screwed. So I just want to be really comfortable with this. And that's what it should look like. Used to climb up to the top of the stairs, jump forward, then turn to a bat, but what I'm doing now is actually half a second faster, which the run's becoming so optimized that even that matters at this point. You don't hit the jump button or you're probably going to get hit on the Duron. You do not hit jump there. Okay, let's just go for a run. Just want to clear my throat real quick. Let's just jump right back into this and see what kind of run we can pull off now. Yeah, quite a bit has changed in the past few months with this route. It's only been like 2-3 months, but things are radically different in several of the levels now. I almost missed that bat there. That would have been silly. Like one of the first enemies, and I almost just missed him. Especially considering some of the other stuff I'm expected to do to try and get a world record back if I really want that. I mean, I too certainly have a shot at it. Unless, of course, Chambers pushes the time down even further, that it just seems pretty much almost impossible to beat that time. He almost did earlier today. He actually had a run on 25:48 pace, but he accidentally got a shot multiplier on his holy water that he wasn't supposed to. Because how this is rooted, how this has been rooted for like at least 2 years, I assume, you get a double shot in your holy water. You keep it that way up until the end of the game. Because what you want to do is just drop a triple shot in the last stage right next to where there's an axe. Then pick up the axe and then transfer your triple shot over from your holy water that it would have gone on to your axe. Except Chambers actually did one accidental up input that he wasn't supposed to. So he got the triple shot in the wrong place, and that actually killed a 25:48 world record pace run. And I would have given up all hope if he would have landed a run like that. Like, the best I think I could do is just tie that run at that point. Unless some more strategies are found, the best I could probably do is tie that. And that's assuming I want to just spend enough time grinding to try and tie that run. Let's just hope the owls decide to be nice, because I don't want to have to just lose or throw out a run this early on. Especially since if I really want to make that Zelda 2 rando race that's going to happen in like 30 minutes, I don't want to have to reset it all for anything. That requires quite a bit of explanation. I'll be much too busy trying to actually set that up in a real-time run to actually explain it to you, just saying. It's essentially gaining enough height so that you can push yourself through a block, because if you don't gain enough height to try and take a boost like that, then you essentially miss it. Like, you need to take a damage boost to gain a certain amount of height, so that when you turn to a bat, Alucard can actually be pushed up through the block. But if he's not high enough in the air, then he simply won't clip through. And you have to be really precise to line all that stuff up to make it happen. This I know how to deal with very easily. That's good. I was kind of due for an ass whooping from these guys. I was kind of due for something like that at this point. Having enough good frog patterns, I was bound to get something shitty like that. Well, it started off good, but wasn't able to really save the double frogs there. Really wasn't able to save it with double frogs. Worst part about it is the frogs. Everything else is pretty tame, especially if you got holy water into this room, then this is pretty much almost a freebie. I'll just go up here to essentially guarantee that I don't get hit on Mudman and die. Yeah, like, what I want to do is just continuously move right and kill frogs so they don't push me backwards, but when two of them just jump up like that, back to back, that's much easier said than done to react to, especially if you don't really see it coming ahead of time, and if you don't just react to it straight away, you're gonna get hit. And by the way, I got pretty lucky on the drop at least. I was able to easily avoid that and clear it for next stage. So that we're not gonna have to worry about it for the next level. So at least that won't slow us down, but still, frogs certainly did. Yeah, I was kind of due for a shitty stage 9 like that, so I'm not too surprised. Still gaining time over JC, he actually had it worse on that stage than I did. Things are actually still getting rough for me on stage 7, by the way. It's still, like, really scary to have to look forward to that. It's still really scary to have to think about stage 7. Even casually, even when you're like one of the best Castlevania 3 players in the world, which is my case. Whether you're a casual scrub or one of the best in the world, stage 7 lower route, it's absolute hell. And me, pretty much, for entirely different reasons, it's like that bad a stage. Like, I know how to survive it and all, but there's so many hard tricks on it that are pretty easy to just mess up. Not to mention, it's calculated in such a way that you're not going to have too many resources to work with to actually do the stage. Or have anything to fall back on in case something goes wrong during the stage, and it's like, even with an optimal run, it's still a little under 5 minutes long. It's something like 4 minutes and 50-ish seconds long with, like, optimal strategies. That's still really, really long. It's like pretty much twice the length of an average stage. It's gotta be about like twice the length of your usual stage. It's even longer if you just do 7-5 without Alucard. There, you're gonna wait for like almost 2 minutes just for falling blocks. Inputs? Would be nice if those would go through faster. I'll take it. Well, at least we didn't just lose the 2 cycle, which would have been actually really bad. That would have been an actual major time loss if it would have happened. Still didn't really want to come to this, though. Still didn't want to have to worry that much about, like, a trivial boss fight. Especially, like, now. Even if it went wrong, I wouldn't have really reset. I would have been really disappointed that it would have happened, but I wouldn't have reset. I would have just attempted to finish off the run anyway, despite having absolutely no chance of the PB or world record. Still would have just played on to see what would have happened. Okay, that time we're at least boosting forward off the blob. Not even sure what happened in my previous run where I PB'd. Okay, good. Oof. Okay. Okay, good enough. Yeah, one hit in the wrong place is actually, like, reset, you're right. Depends on, like, where you get hit. That's, like, reset worthy at this point, considering just how optimized the Alucard route is in this game now. Like, that'll be even more true, say, if Chambers ever gets another 25 4x pace run and actually completes it properly. He was actually quite literally one input away from getting a 25-48. I am actually dead serious when I say that. Okay, please don't. Fucking hell. That still wasn't terrible. I've had much worse case scenarios where he just walks all the way to the left. Probably could have actually gained more time. Should have gained more time because I actually took a back boost in my PB, which I didn't take one here. Yeah, in 5-6 where you jump onto the blob to boost forward, I actually messed it up and boosted backwards. So, hence a time loss there. What water video? If all goes well, maybe I can gain some time back here. Maybe. I mean, Frankie did give me a bit of trouble in my PB as well, now that I think about it. And that's a really nice start. Gotta grab all those hearts. Gotta not mess anything up here, of course. Oh, just to make sure I don't get hit on that bandage. That, and let me tell you that Stage 6 has gotten much trickier as of late. But I'm gonna still try my best to make this work, because I want to see where I can go with this. I wouldn't have been too surprised if that would have just gone wrong, because that's a pretty tight gap you have to fly in there, by the way. Got it. Grabbing this, and I'll just go for it with no safety net, really. Or not much of one. Practically no safety net. Just gotta stand on the right pixel, and we might have a good shot at getting this anyway. Good pixel. Oh, crap. Oof. It was looking good, and then he started giving me more trouble with the rocks. It was looking good until he started just throwing a ton of rocks at me, which I didn't have any luck dodging. Kinda had to go out of my way to not get hit too many times, because if I do get hit, like, just 3 times, I'm dead. And sometimes it's almost impossible to dodge all his attacks if you get really unlucky. Water video. I'll take that. That's my easier way of just getting past the Duron. You do have to miss one heart in the brazier, but that's easier to do. Got it! So I don't really think I'm gonna have to worry about that specifically going wrong at this point. Because as long as I just remember how to time everything, we shouldn't have to worry. As long as I can just time everything properly. And I have very good visual cues that are pretty easy to see to just make that work. A water bottle video. When did he upload this? Just now or something? My preferred way of doing this now, just to make that easy. Though I think there was a slightly faster way of doing it I used to do before that was just riskier. Nice. I think that saves one heart over just holding up, strictly holding up. Can't go that much faster because of the falling block that would just hit you if it tried to just go straight away there, though. That'll do. Kind of want to just play it safe on those birds because you never really know with them. This is a good heart count for what I'm trying to do, by the way. Really good indeed. Okay. Still kind of sucks for losing time, though. Stage 4 Frog, Stage 5 Skull Knight King being a douche, and then Frankie. Kind of giving me a hard time. Yeah, thanks by the way, Adri. Okay. I gotta not fall off like an idiot. Okay, that actually worked somehow. Gonna make these spawn. Then I'll just start jumping up here. Grab this heart. Kill this guy. Oh, sweet, extra heart, but I actually did figure out for a fact you could do all the boss fights in 7 on as little as 12 hearts and still get an optimal case scenario if you know what you're doing. I used to think it was 13 all this time, but no, it's actually 12. Yeah, because it turns out all this time I was actually able to do an optimal 2-cycle Leviathan kill with just 7 hearts, and just didn't really realize it until, like, I don't know, not even a week ago. Right, just for the sake of having something impressive to show off to Adri, Cyclops, please behave! Just for the sake of having something cool to show off. Nice. Ooh. I was not feeling good about those holy water placements. He usually takes more damage than that from the holy water throws, so that could have easily just been like a death right there. Let's just 2-cycle this guy, get this over with. Holy crap. So, did I maybe get a gold here by any chance? Oh my god, I did! Another gold on 7. So I think I got like 2 golds in a row on stage 7 now. Honestly, it's... Holy shit, and it's actually faster than JC? That's actually faster than JC stage 7? Really? Like, holy cow. Nice flying. Let me guess, high axe. Yep. I was kind of due for one. I mean, the last 2 times I had 2 high axes, so 6 seconds gone from just that alone, by the way. So we can't possibly world record nor PB because of just that alone. Was kind of due for that, in all honesty. Considering the last 2 runs, I got low axe, like, bada boom, bada boom. So this was mostly just bad RNG this whole run. Most of it actually being on stage 8, by the way. Good death kill, I'll take it. Uh-oh. That shouldn't have happened. Yeah. Almost all that time loss was from those high axes, and I think I also spent a bit of extra time just trying to make sure the blob wouldn't touch me and make me lose more health. Which wouldn't have happened if I just got low axe first try anyway. So yeah. That's just another run that died to RNG. Alright, so non-stop 9-1, can we do this? Just for the sake of maybe seeing another gold. Nice! Non-stop 9-1 looks like it's gonna be a success. Hey there, Galaxy Girl. Can't really look at the chat right now. Okay, maybe now I can. Boom! Non-stop 9-1, there we go. First time I've done that in the run with, like, the world record strats, so we're almost guaranteed to at least finish this stage with likely a gold split. Very likely that we're going to finish with a gold here, with just how I've done this. RNG screwed everything up. That's... Oy. What was that? Maybe not a gold here, because I somehow just magically dodged that fireball like it wasn't even there. If I don't gold, I might just break even or gain a little bit of time. Still a really good stage, though. Yeah, RNG killed another run, in case you couldn't tell by the splits. 2 high axes on 8. I kind of scuffed up Death Face too a bit, but almost all that time lost was just from the 2 high axes, which I didn't go back down the stairs, so 3 seconds per high axe times 2, so like 6 seconds. Plus another second spent just trying to outmaneuver a blob. Ah, more of the same, so got it. More of the same, got it. Now, I actually have more health than usual now that I think about it. Because I somehow didn't get hit on that fireball, which is like the optimal strategy. I somehow didn't get hit on that Bone Dragon fireball in 9-2. So I kind of want to know what happened on 9-2 now that I think about it, because that was kind of silly. Perfectly fine with that. We're perfectly fine with that. Okay, maybe we're not so fine now. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen at all. Maybe we'll lose time here. Yeah, we're actually going to lose time now because of that. Hitting... Oh my god. Let me skip that. So let me guess, if I would have tried to fly under the Medusa head as I always do, I would have gotten hit, because that spawned pretty damn low. So what the hell happened there is beyond me. Nice! Another stage A drop! Nice! Another drop on stage A. And then there's still stage A to wreak havoc on things, and it just did. Nice! Another weapon drop on A. Are you kidding me? Another drop. Wow, another weapon drop, and this time I can't avoid it. Well, I probably could have. I played that even more carefully, but it doesn't really matter anymore. Yeah, I kind of messed up the split, so I just decided to skip it. Oh, man! I fucked it again! Oh my god. Well, there goes another 9.5 seconds, just because I'm not able to remember what buttons to press now. Like, one bad thing, and next thing you know, I just, like, forget how to play the game. All it takes is one bad drop for me to just forget how to actually play the game. Can we at least do one thing right here? Can we at least try and do a few things right? So I think I'm gonna try and just farm a double shot so I can do the fight normally. And pretend that never happened, because I don't want to have to think about that happening, because that's just so embarrassing. I want to kind of pretend this didn't happen. Now I can't even hit candles anymore. One bad thing, and next thing you know, I just forget how to play. It's always like this, I swear it's always like this. Fine. Just pretend that that never happened. That's all I can do. So yeah, another bad drop on A. Well, it could have actually been good if it was on the second bird and not the first one, because let's just say if I could have actually gotten the triple shot on the axe from there. That would have been crazy. But no. It's right on top of this big heart I need to pick up, and then I can't pick it up without also picking up the axe. This was actually the first time I beat a world record. Well, this is the time I had when I first beat a world record on this route in this game. I beat K-Max 2637 with a 2632, but now it just feels so different from how it felt back then, because everything almost has changed since then. Almost everything's changed. So I'm still kind of scratching my head as to what happened on stage 9, because that was just so weird. Got one gold split in there at least. So let me redo everything from 9-4. Or try to, more like it. That would be fine. So let me just see if I could have maybe just flown under that Medusa head anyway and just chickened out, and that's what made me get hit there. Because I want to know what's going on here, so I don't just reproduce that mistake again. Yeah, because that's like the last mistake I'll want to reproduce after literally doing everything else on the run. So I might want to fly up 1.5 blocks worth of height and then hit the jump button. Maybe that'll just guarantee I never get hit on the Medusa trying to fly under it. Because I don't want to have any doubts with that thing. Especially not after, well, literally everything else that can happen. Thank God that didn't happen during a run. Thank God that was that. Thank God this is just practice. That would have been really bad if that was actually a run. Yeah, I think I could have just done that the way I usually do it. Let me just double check. Like, one more time, though. Like, I'm probably gonna be really late to my race at this rate, but I just want some closure on this. One more time. I'm gonna be late to my race, but I want some closure on this. So I don't have to ever have any doubts on this again. That should be good. Fly up to, like, 2 blocks worth of height, and that should be good. And then stage A is just don't get a drop there again, which that was just straight up RNG. That caused that one. That was just RNG, enough said. Okay, my stage A was supposed to look so much more different than what you saw. Like, no axe drop right there. No axe drop that I got stuck with, because I wanted that big heart. That I need that too, by the way. Because you only have so much ammunition to do the entire stage, to fly through it, to fight the boss as it is. So missing that big heart would be, like, pretty much fatal to, like, a world record or PB for me at this point. Okay, so I'm gonna just stop the stream now, and I'm actually gonna go live on my Twitch channel. And I'm gonna just try and get there as soon as possible and not keep them waiting for too long.